Hello and welcome everyone. Let's talk about crypto. Bitcoin is going crazy. We have finally hit new all-time highs. This is crazy. The market cap has also surpassed 3 trillion. So we are going crazy over here. But where you and I should put our money, this is what we're going to discuss right now. Issa, welcome.
Giuliano, yeah, really exciting today because Bitcoin's going to new all-time highs, and these highs currently I think 66,000. We'll take a look at the chart and pull up some more information that's correlated too. So let's get started. Go ahead, Giuliano.
Perfect. Let's get to it. All right, so let me share my screen here and then I'll show you what I'm seeing over here. Issa will show what he's seeing over there and where our money is going. All right, so first and foremost, we do appreciate that nice like, right? Subscribe to our channel. We give you free stuff, Telegram signals, YouTube, Twitter, appreciate that nice like and subscribe to our stuff. All right, directly to the charts. Let's look at Cardano. Cardano has been in the news all the time here after it hit $3. And what is it doing right now? It is in this huge consolidation. You can see here is a triangle formation. What is a triangle? If you go to our website over here, you can see chart patterns cheat sheet. And if you click in our blogs and posts, ppatrading.com blog, we talk about chart patterns and their probability. So it is in a symmetrical triangle. In this case, you gotta watch out because symmetrical triangle can go up or it can go down. So I would not mind myself over here that this kind of breaks to the downside, which would basically catapult uh, to the upside. If it does break to the downside over here, we probably will be looking about $1.80 to $1.90. I would love this price to hit over here. Then you will go to the upside. If it does break to the upside, we talk all about breaking to the upside, retest, and go up. That would be the biggest probability for success. Take the entry on the retest of the breakout. This is just fantastic stuff over here. And of course, the biggest news of all of them is Bitcoin over here. So new Bitcoin ETF rise in its first day. Here's what investors should know. So basically, cryptocurrency officially hit the New York Stock Exchange this week. This is huge, guys. I cannot emphasize how big this is. We're talking about
Giuliano, I think you're on mute.
all right,
Yeah.
very good. I got my microphone back, and what I was going to say is I will not buy Bitcoin right now because it's kind of like a parabolic move. You want it to retrace, so you enter and then you rise again. The drawdown. As you know, cryptocurrency go down about 20 to 40%. At any given week. So going right now, let's say you put $10,000, and you can easily be sitting on a 4,000 loss. Easily. Issa, what is your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with you. Now's not exactly the time to jump in. The time to jump in was probably a few weeks ago when we said Bitcoin's going to 70,000 and it was at 50,000. Let me share my screen to show you guys my views on the chart too. Let's see here. Okay. All right, so we go to the trading view chart, and this is the weekly chart. So Bitcoin had a huge cup and handle. Here's the cup, here's the handle. Here's where it's gone since. Right here, you can see it's almost reaching our target to 70,000. So there is a little bit more room to grow before we do see some type of consolidation and pattern price movement that probably does take it back down to a retrace before it bounces back. I do believe Bitcoin will be going higher in the long term. This is just something that we're looking at currently for that play. And then let's take a look at Bitcoin as well. A few other things that are correlated to Bitcoin. So when I say correlated to Bitcoin, what I mean is if we look at GBTC, for example, it's a Bitcoin trust that before this, people haven't been able to do ETFs. So they put their Bitcoin in a trust type account, and this is GBTC. It's trading on the stock market. You can see a huge movement up, and then here's the flag right here. We did have a breakout of the flag a couple weeks ago, and this is going to continue, I'd say, all the way up until about $80. Currently trading around $50. Our take profit number one is 60. Take profit number two is around 70. So you can see it's about 100% move based on what we've been watching. And it does look like it's going to have some sort of continuation, but it probably will have a retrace when Bitcoin does have a retrace as well. And this grayscale is actually turning their stock into an ETF as well. So I do expect to see much more volume coming in. Now, one of the other things that we want to look at too were other coins that are going to be pumping possibly too. So if you look here, you've got Bond USD, which is a weekly chart, and we're setting up with a double bottom. So you can see here is the double bottom, guys, right here. And this measured move, it hasn't broken out yet, but we do see if it does have a measured move continuation, it could go about a 20% move as a spike. So keep a stop loss in there, but I'll send it back to you, Giuliano. This is just one I'm kind of looking at and keep an eye on as well.
No, that's great stuff, Isa. I like how you showed that one. The double bottom. We show those patterns all the time. These patterns are showing up everywhere on the charts. The one that we signaled the other day was about Arco. So let me show that one to you guys on our Telegram channel. We showed that one to you. Let's see if I have that here easy. One that I'm really liking it right now also is Matic. Matic is an Ethereum base coin. Is competitive with Ethereum. You can see here that it's forming a nice round bottom over here. So look at that. Once it breaks to the upside, we always like to take a retest and then go. So this has great potential over here. So there's three patterns that is forming right now. It's a round bottom. And let me know if you can see what is actually forming over here. Isa, do you see here what kind of pattern is clear on our eyes over here?
I mean, there's so many, but I see inverse head and shoulder come in at
Perfect.
the right.
That's
Yeah.
exactly the one I'm talking about. Look at that, guys. Inverse head and shoulders right here. So if we take a look at it over here, so this is the perfectly entry over here. Yes, you broke out of the inverse head and shoulder. It's retesting. So this is probably a great possibility here for an entry over here. And then a stop loss right around here, which is about $1.20. And then a measured move over here will be probably I'll take some profit at the high over here, about I'll put it at 170, and $1.70 will be my first target, and the next target will be probably $1.90. So this one is looking really strong. I actually just purchased 5K on this one. And then Arco, let's see if I can find the one for Arco over here. Oh, we also have a signal going for a Uniswap. I send that signal out for Uniswap. Let's see if I can see it over here. Uniswap. Let's just search, probably easier. Uni. Come on. USD. Right there, guys, there is also another huge head and shoulders going on right now. This is a perfect one over here. You see it over here. So we signal. I actually send the signal here, right here, about $25. So I actually enter over there. Stop loss at $22. And then now my Telegram, you have the signals over here of about I believe it's 27 and so on. So we need to look at the Telegram to see the exact measured move. But this one is also going very hot. Let's take a look at the Arco. That's the one that you signaled the other day, right, Isa?
Yeah, I think it had about a 20% move already, and it's doing the same. All these patterns are inverse head and shoulders that are about to break out and go. It looks so good.
Look at it, And if you talk about patterns, are these patterns any reliable? Well, let's take a look at it, guys. So if you take a look at what the chart has done here, look at it. Here is forming a uptrend, and then you have a high point here, you have another high point here, you have another high point here, and then it's doing a channel, right? So you can see here, uptrend, three peaks and a channel, right? If we look at our website over here, what kind of pattern is that right here? If we take a look at it right here, this is exactly it. Look, a pattern, uptrend, and then it goes down. So if we take a look at the chart, let's take a look at it. Look at it. It did exactly what the pattern is. Does it do that all the time? No, it doesn't do it, but it has the highest probability. And this is where you want to put your money in, guys. No, guys, we appreciate your time. This is, a huge news for Bitcoin right now and the whole market. And as always, we do appreciate that nice like, if you give us some comments, and of course, share with your friends. Isa, final thoughts.
No, I've just got two quick notes to add. I think that Coinbase and Binance are going to be two that are taking off as well because, when there's a gold rush, people buy shovels. When there's a Bitcoin rush, people are going to be buying Bitcoin through those platforms. So let me show you real quick. Also, that chart. Okay. All right, so we've got Binance here. We went ahead and sent out an alert a few days ago, and then this is what's happened since. So you can see Binance is going up, and now that we've hit new all-time highs, people are going to start talking about Bitcoin a lot more. I do expect this to go up to the take profit zone of 535 and continue. And then also, if we take a look at Coinbase, so Coinbase is going to be one of the biggest platforms
And when you
to
talk about
buy
Binance, you're talking
Bitcoin.
about the BNB coin, right? So, guys,
BNB coin, yeah.
BNB coin, and then Coinbase is actually the Coinbase stock.
So Coinbase is a stock, yeah. So Coinbase went IPO'd, I think it was last year or recently, basically. But if you look at Coinbase, the IPO, as they usually always do, starts really high, then it crashes down. Once it crashes down, you never want to invest in the beginning of an IPO unless you're getting in and out. And then it crashes down, it's consolidated, and now it's on its uprise. So this is where we want to get in. The market's hot. Everything is going to be rising, I believe, with Coinbase and Binance Coin, like we said. But that was my final thought for things, and I'll go ahead and stop sharing. Thanks, Juliano.
No, perfect, guys. And as always, appreciate that like and thumbs up, and I will see you next time, Mister. Thank you.
Thanks.